Hello, yellow from me and all the stuff that I have not put away in my office. Not all the stuff, just some of the stuff, because if you saw beyond here, good God. Anyway, so one time Azaria talked about her current whips, and now it's time for Taylor to talk about her current whips because I did a promise to myself when Nick and I co-hosted I Just Read This Book's episode, the podcast episode of, I think it was Rock, Paper, Scissors or His and Hers by Alice Feeney. And I forget how we got here, but for some reason I said I want 3 books published, written by me, by the time I'm 40. And I have 3 publications. One is a novel, Better Luck Next Time, and then 2 novellas, Coming Up Dana and You Didn't Tell. So yeah, I want 3 novels published by the time I'm 40. Why 40? Ew. I am 32, going on 33 in May, so time waits for no one, people. The quote-unquote good thing is that I'm currently working on a duology. So within like the next couple years, I will have made this goal, and then I can move on to the other whips that I have in the works. As of right now, I have 5 whips, the duology, and then 3 novels, but I'm pretty sure another one of those novels will be like an interconnected standalone. So is that 5.5, 5.5, 6-ish? And obviously I'm working on the first one of book 1, Mystery Duology, and it is a mystery, and the way I have been wrapping it up as of now, as of this current moment, is our female main character, Ava, has to choose between her found family or her first true love. ... or else. Go. And then book 1 ends on a cliffhanger, so there will be a book 2. And in full transparency, I have no clue what book. Well, I know based off of the cliffhanger, I know where we continue, but I don't know where we're going. So that is for future Taylor. So mystery duology check, and like I said, I have all of these stories that I have started, but 9 times out of 10 I don't know how to choose what I'm going to do next. So how I got to Ava's story, I did something on Instagram, you know, when that little trend was going around where people close their eyes and they pick. So I did that on Instagram. That's how we got to Ava. And then personally, nope, honestly, I'm torn again. There's a rom-com that I have, as well as a... Damn. Nope, they're all good. So I'm gonna just have to do the I thing again because I'm that good, people. Anyway, so I have another story started. It's called Before They Met. It was my goal last year to get to like 50,000 words on it, and I think I got to like 48. So close enough. So yeah, that's called Before They Met, and I like that one a lot. That will be like a duology interconnected standalone. And in a nutshell, it's kind of about how you're with someone and you assume that you'll be with them forever, and then something happens, but you're like, okay, I'll wait for you, and then you meet someone else and build a rapport and then kiss, and they're like, oh fuck, and then she's like, I thought you were gonna wait for me, and he's like, I didn't know how long I was supposed to wait, and she's like, well, that means you never loved me, and he's like, don't put that on me. Drums. And then a character within that book gets their own book, which I'm excited for her. She deserves it after being annoying as fuck. And then it's the rom-com that it's tentatively titled Sin Sitter, but that title doesn't really give off rom-com, so we shall see. But in a nutshell of the Sin Center, it's like a reverse hitch. Reverse? No. Reverse? Gender swap hitch. So the girl is the Will Smith character, and then a guy will be that girl's character, but he's not a journalist or whatever she is. He's a bit of a simp. So that'll be fun to get to. And then last but not least, we have another mystery, and it's about a cancer survivor, and she was I forget like the logistics, but she had cancer, she got donations, she started a vlog, and because she's so successful in her vlogging as well as her donations, she just like does a horrible job and travels, and her following suggests where she should go next, and then she goes there, gets kidnapped, and she goes there and gets kidnapped. She goes there, meets a boy, and then gets kidnapped. And the boy's like, where'd she go? And then it's like months later, and he's like, what happened to your nose? And there's just so much drama. Do any of those sound exciting to you? If so, please let me know in the comments. If not, otherwise it doesn't matter because I'm writing them anyway, and I will have hit my 3 novel goal within like the next 2 to 3 years, because book 1 of Ava is coming out next year, and then I'm either going to do book 2 later that year, put book 2 out later that year, or early 2027. What? Oh my gosh. So yeah, that is what I have in the works, and my brain is being very nice to me because it's not coming up with other whips at the moment. So I'm really happy. We're just working with what we have, and I love and support that for myself, because I do not have the time, people. I want to get these out, and then in a perfect world, maybe I just like pop the fuck off, make my millions, and move Nick and I and our dogs and our cats to some very warm beachfront place. But if not, yes, I will have to come up with more ideas. But right now I'm just gonna hope I pop off and get to move, and just like vibe. Because like, even though writing is a job, my passion, it is still work, it is still a job, and jobs are so if I like had my millions on my beachfront with Nicholas, and then could just like write freely without worrying about my bills and who's going to pay for them, then yeah, that's the vibe, that's the dream. Outside of what whip sounds the greatest, what is your delusional dream? Delusion really fuels me, so let her know.